so I can see everything.
Should I get mad at you and take my mic off and throw it down and say I'm out of here?
Yeah, man, you can. That's cool. If that's what you want to do. So you can head over to mine if you want to go ahead and share it. That's up to you. But we are now live. We are live. I got to get this pulled right up here. Hey, everybody. How you doing this evening? I know there's a little bit of a lag, so people will start to jump on here. Listen, I am super fired up to be out here tonight with everybody. I have a really special guest that we're going to just kind of chit-chat, do a little bit of like an interview type thing, just so that you all know what's happening on this side of Ed Mayer, okay? This is real exciting stuff. It's been about 14 months in the making. Things have been going amazing over the past year, and especially since March 5th of this year, okay? Let me pull this up so everybody can get a feel. So you all know me. If you're on my page, my name's Ed Mayer from Hershey, Pennsylvania. If you hop on here live, make sure down in the comments that you post where you're coming from, okay? Type in there and let everybody know, me especially, where you're coming from. I'll give some shout outs here in a little bit. We'll let more people come on. Associates, share this, okay? Share this on your timelines. This is big, this is huge, and that's what we need to be doing. Kieran from Ireland is on here. That's it, my friend. Nancy, Chris, welcome. One other thing. If you watch this after we're done live and you're watching it on replay, type replay down in the comments. I'm going to come back and I'm going to give shout outs and thank yous to everybody that comments down below. All right? Associates, make sure you're sharing this live because we're going to have some fun and you all are going to get to hear from a very special guest. And as you can see in the description, he's a multimillionaire in the network marketing industry. I think, correct me, he can correct me if I'm wrong, 26 years full-time in network marketing. He and his longtime business partner had built an organization unlike very many people in the industry of over 1.1 million distributors. That, my friends, is rarely heard of. He's part of it. With his longtime business partner, they had actually retired. They've come out of retirement. They seen what was going on with all the scams and shams and everything in network marketing. And listen, they decided to put on owner caps and create a company. And we're going to talk about that company. But for 1 second, let me introduce everybody from North Carolina, Mr. Randy Thomas. Go ahead and say hi, my friend.
Hello, everybody out there in Facebook land. It is wonderful to be here, Ed. And I got to tell you, man, retiring at age 38 is not that cool. It's cool at first, but you quickly get burned out. Let me tell you. And I want to make a public announcement, and I'm going to do it right here on your interview with me. I am losing weight, so everybody hold me accountable. I've lost 6 pounds so far. I'm working out. Got my muscles growing back there again, working out a little bit. I know it's not that big yet, but it'll get there. And I can already see it in my face, as a matter of fact. But so just remember, it's not a fast process for me. It may take me up to a year, but I hope to lose about 80 pounds. So there you go.
Awesome, man. Congratulations. That is amazing. I, too, have to drop about 20 pounds or so. You know, that little pouch that's sitting right here in the front. I got to get rid of that. But listen, everybody, welcome. We appreciate you coming on. I see a bunch more people coming on. Make sure you comment down below where you're coming from. Associates that are on here, share this, get it out there. This is exciting. First, listen, I want to talk really quickly about what you and Tim have gotten together and created. You created a company called Genusity, okay? And I want to point out something that really, really touched something with me when Tim and Randy had come and talked to me. The meaning of Genusity. So genus in the Latin form means family, right? And then ITY at the end, family unity and family integrity. That's what this company is all about. That's what drew it. You know, when you guys talk to me, I seen it up front. And the great thing is we're able to build a great foundation of people that think the exact same way. Does that excite you, Randy, the type of foundation that's being created here for you and Tim?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, Tim and I always said from the beginning that it had to be about family, integrity, unity, you know, and that's what we wanted to create. It was never for Tim and I. It was never about Tim and I. It was never for Tim and I. It was always about you guys and gals. Tim says I use the word guys too much, but it was always about you all. And it was never about us. So we've been in the trenches. A lot of network marketing companies have owners, CEOs, presidents, whatever, that's really never even been in a network marketing company. Sure, they've got business sense. They've got, you know, maybe they've got a master's degree in business or something, but they're all profit oriented. It's all about the bottom line. It's all about how much money can the company make, and we don't care about the people that are out there in the trenches. Well, with Tim and I, we've been in the trenches. We've been in that scenario, and we know how it feels to do all the work and receive very little benefits. And that's why we pay as much as we pay at Genusity.
Yes, and we are definitely going to get into that part, okay? So, here's the thing. If you're watching this, like we're going to be here for a little bit, okay? But if you're watching this, listen to what Randy's saying, man. You don't hear that from owners of companies because this is all that they want. All they're worried about is their bottom dollar. They want to have their salary of $5-10 million a year, right? Heck with the people that are out there making the clown all that money, okay? So, with Tim and Randy, listen, like I said at the start of this, they've already made millions of dollars in the industry, okay? They retired. They came out. Why? To have an impact, a bigger and better impact on more people. Because like I have in the description, the goal with Genusity from Randy and Tim is to be the next big giant in network marketing. That's their plan. And in order to do that, what do you have to do? You have to have great products, right? With great high perceived value, but you come in paying way down here, right? And you got to have a compensation plan where people can make money. So we'll talk about that part of it. But not, oh man, what was it? It was up to 85% for ever since you started this until about a week ago.
Yep.
So, how many companies out there really up the commission for the associates? Not very many. I mean, I've been around now for 11 years. I still feel kind of like I'm in diapers. You know, I'm still pretty new to this and still learning every day. But I never witnessed companies that I had been involved with do that kind of thing. So they were already paying out up to 85% daily and monthly residual. Because yes, at Genusity, you get paid daily fast start commissions and you start getting paid on monthly residuals. And then when you rank up to gold and higher, they open up an infinity override bonus that'll blow your socks off. And you're talking about a compensation payout, company payout up to 94%. Now I'm going to pass it back over to Randy so he can explain to you how the company is able to withstand paying out 94% and the company receiving only 6%. Go ahead, my man. You explain that part.
Well, the fact of the matter is it doesn't take a lot to run a company if you think about it. If you've got enough associates, it doesn't take the money will always equal itself out. So, for example, if you've got 1,000 associates and you're keeping 6% of the money, you only need so many employees for 1,000 associates. Maybe just one, maybe two employees for 1,000 associates. So you can pay a good salary and still end up being able to pay for your servers and the domain names and all that stuff. And as it grows, it just pays for itself. So it's always paying for itself. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, yes, Tim and I, we're going to make a salary at some point in time. We've put a lot of money out of our own pocket into this, but it won't be no multi-million-dollar salary. I mean, I can guarantee you that. It'll just be, a few bucks here and there. But the simple fact is you can run a company with just 6% of it. We figured that out a long time ago. I mean, we've known that forever. And, you can do it. It is possible as long as the people that own the company, like Tim and I, are not greedy. And we're just not greedy. So that's how we're able to do it. And yes, it can survive.
Yeah, man. And it's proof in the pudding, right? We're going on 14 months. We started out in a huge industry, right? A newer industry. There's only a couple other companies that have proximity beacons. And that's what you guys started out in the proximity market. Me too. I mean, I've been here with you guys since the beginning, honored, and you guys know that. I say it all the time, and I really, truly mean it, and I think you know that too. But why don't we talk a little bit real quick about the proximity beacon industry and the 6 different products that Genusity came out with from the get-go, right? Well, actually, it was 5, and then the 6th one came a little bit later, the Blast 3.0. But now we have 6 beacons that go out different distances. Right there's the beauty. That's the Blast 3.0. That one there will go out over 1,640 feet in any direction around it. It's a USB, so you can plug it right into a laptop, a PC, wherever you get power to your USB. Amazing unit. 1/3 to 1/2 a mile, ladies and gentlemen, around that unit. So right there. You just plug it right into something like that. Look at that. Beautiful. So we started out and you had to rent the units. Well, here's what Randy and Tim had done a short time ago. There's no more renting units, man. When you buy it, you buy it. You own it. Then you're just going to pay a small monthly service fee, right, for the company to maintain it and get your messages out there. It's incredible. It's incredible. And I know there's a lot of people out there that there may not be a lot because it's still a young niche, right? But there's some people out there, and I know because they've come to me and asked me, oh man, now I guess Genusity's going under since this announcement from Google that on December 6th, the nearby platform that's getting the messages out onto Android phones is going to be discontinued. What saith you to all that, Mr. Randy?
Incorrect. Wrong. Genusity is strong and getting stronger every day. Tim and I, when we got into the beacons, I told him right off the bat, I said, Google has a bad habit of starting stuff and then just dropping it just like that. And I said, we've got to have a plan B when it comes to the beacons. So we've always had in mind that this could happen, that it would happen at some point in time. We just didn't know when. We didn't know if it'd be a year, 2 years, 10 years, 50 years, what. But, when you're relying on Google, they're not the most reliable a lot of times when it comes to stuff like that. So we have been working in the background on our own system. And starting on December the 6th, we'll have that system out. And that system it uses a third party still, but this third party is strong. They're not going anywhere. and it piggybacks on apps that are already on people's phones. It rotates through apps all the time. It's constantly rotating through them, so you really don't know which app it might be on at any particular time. But what it does is it uses that app's notification system to be able to put your message. Now your message can be a 325 by 325 graphic, okay? Or it can be the text message, either way. Both of them will work. I just found out the other day that both will work, actually. But you will have the option of making a 325 by 325 graphic and having whatever you want to on that graphic and it show up on their phone. So that is incredible.
That's what I'm talking about. So, for all the people out there that were worried about Genusity going this way, it ain't happening. We're going that way. Big time. Now, a very short time ago, and this is Tim and Randy, okay? Tim and Randy have huge visions. See, they didn't get to the positions that they've gotten by not, right? They got vision. So, what did they do? They went out and they started searching around for another hot industry. And that industry, my friends, is about $2 billion right now. It's called the CBD industry. And within the next 6, 7, 8 years, it's projected to be well into the $100 billion industry. So Tim and Randy got their thinking caps on, and right there is what they came up with. The CBD Black Gold Nano Patch. It's the very first in the network marketing industry. Now, does that mean it's going to be the only one? Heck no, because there's going to be other network marketing companies, you know, copycatting, piggybacking, whatever you want to call it, and they're going to be doing it too, okay? But Tim and Randy, first ones, Genusity, first ones to have it, and I'm going to let Randy talk a little bit about this patch, and then there's another little exciting twist that happened just a few days ago with two other products that I'll let Randy talk to everybody about. So talk some CBD nano patches and maybe some others.
Okay. Well, you know, as you know, with Tim and I, it's always important to be sure we bring out the best of the best. And I don't know about you guys, but there's a little bit of satisfaction in being the first. So if we can ever be the first, we try to be the first in something. And, you know, so we do our research and then we figure out, okay, what is not in the network marketing industry, and let's do it that way. So that's how we get it done. Now the patch is phenomenal. Our patches are 100 milligrams each. You get 6 in the pack, so it's 600 milligrams total. And a patch is from what we're seeing in research, a patch is the best way. A transdermal patch, I should say, nano patch is the best way to get something into your bloodstream. So why not CBD? So you put the patch on, the CBD goes directly into the bloodstream, bypassing the digestive system and the liver, which is where all others get broken down. If you take tincture oils or pills or anything like that, they all get broken down in the digestive system and the liver. Even the tincture oils, put them under your tongue, you do have blood vessels in there, so some of it will go into the blood vessels and straight to the blood system, but the saliva glands and things like that in your mouth will start breaking it down instantly. And of course, as you swallow it, basically putting it into your system, now you're going through your digestive system and your what they call first pass, which is through your liver. So the patches are able to bypass all that. Therefore, it gives you up to 99% of the CBD that you're getting on the patch. So you're getting up to 99 milligrams out of 100 milligrams of the patch, where most tincture oils that you see out there are giving you, well, first of all, they'll tell you on the back of the bottle that like 20 drops is the dose you're supposed to take, and that's equivalent to about 4 milligrams. And then you're only getting maybe 35-40% of that into your system. So you're maybe getting a milligram, maybe a milligram and a half. into your system. Now, I'm not knocking oils. I'm not knocking lotions. I'm not knocking pills. I'm not knocking vapes. They all work and have their purpose. But I'm telling you that if you want something that's going to give you the most CBD in your system, a patch is what you want. And also with the patches, you can put them in centralized locations. Maybe your ankle's hurting you today. Slap a patch on it. Maybe your shoulder's hurting. Slap a patch on it. Maybe your back's hurting. Put a patch on it. Maybe it's your hip. Put a patch on it. Maybe the knee. Put a patch on it. Maybe it's your wrist. Put a patch on it. It's unlimited what you can do with it there. Well, I shouldn't say unlimited, but because you don't want to put them on your tongue or in your ear or something. But anyway, you get the drift of what I'm saying there. So, you can centralize it as well as just putting it on your shoulder or behind your neck or something and getting your whole body, the ecocannabinoid system, CBD into the ecocannabinoid system inside your body. So they work that way. Now, what he's talking about the other is we're proud to introduce our CBD tincture oil. Okay, we call it Carolina Gold, and it is going to be in 900 milligram bottles and 1800 milligram bottles. And you need to get with the person wherever this is at on whoever's page. You need to get with them and ask them more information because right now we have a special on it until the end of this month. You can get a bottle of 900 milligram for $55 plus shipping and handling, or a bottle of 1800 milligram for $85 plus shipping and handling. And our regular price on that will only be $99, and our regular price on the 900 milligram will only be $69.95. So right now you can get a special deal on it and get them shipped out as soon as we get them in. They'll be shipping in about 4 to 6 weeks. Sooner, we hope, but right now we're running the everything through the manufacturer and through the lab and everything like that, getting all the labels printed and everything like that. So, but with our oils, from what we're seeing, from what we're being told from the lab, that 20 drops, 10 to 20 drops is the dosage. And from what we're being told, 20 drops is equivalent to, I hope I'm not wrong about this. So don't take this down as true facts, but I think it's 25 milligrams or 30 milligrams per 20 drops. And so if your body only absorbs, say, 40 or 45% of that, then now you're getting, 8, 9, 10 milligrams in your body, or maybe 15 milligrams in your body, something like that. So you're going to get more CBD in your body with our oils than you are with other oils out there. And I don't know how the lab's doing it, but they say they're doing it. So, but anyway, the patch, I would suggest, number one, to get the most CBD in your body. But if you don't like the patches, the oils are definitely there, and we're definitely going to have them.
Exciting stuff, man. Exciting stuff. Well, listen. What is there anything else that you'd like to highlight, that you'd like to bring to the front here before we wrap it up? Because we got a live professional presentation at 9 p.m. Eastern, so in about 54 minutes. You want to go to megaglobal.event.com. Whoever's page you're seeing this on, we're going to ask you at that live event who invited you. You make sure you have that person's name written down so that you mention it at this presentation, because that's the person that you're going to get hooked up with, okay? Because that's how we rock and roll here at Genusity. But is there anything else you'd like to hit on before we wrap up?
Yeah, I just want to say that, there's a lot of companies out there that you can pick from. Some are scams, some are not. But I would say this: whether you're in another company or not, you owe it to yourself to check out Genusity. Somewhere on this page there's going to be a link, or you can write in the comment section more information, and the person that's on their page, they'll send you more information. But you owe it to yourself to check out Genusity because, number one, let's say maybe you only have 100 people in your other business, and that's only pulling you in a certain amount of money. Well, with Genusity, you could be making 5 or 6 or 7 times more money with that same amount of people. I mean, you'd have to do the math out a little bit. I'm not saying that, I'm not guaranteeing you any income, but you may be making more with Genusity because of our higher payout. Number two, we're really more of a family here than we are anything else. Tim and I, like I said before, it's not about us, it's about you. And you're not going to find that in any other company. Number three, we're always going to make sure that the products that we bring out, and we'll be bringing out more products in different niches as time goes on, we always make sure that they're the highest quality and the best value that you can get anywhere. Okay, so we always make sure of that. And number 4, a lot of you out there that may be watching this, perhaps you're in another company already, or you're looking for a company, and you think to yourself, "Gee, I can never, close anybody. I don't feel comfortable, or I can't come out of my comfort zone to talk to people, or something like that." We make it easy at Genusity. All you got to do is get somebody to the webinar. Just get people to the webinar, and that can be any shape, form, or fashion that you want to do it. You could mail out postcards if you want to, send letters, put up smoke signals if you want to, but get people to the webinar, and we'll close them for you. We'll tell them about the product. We'll tell them about the services. We'll tell them about the fees it costs. We'll tell them about the compensation plan, and then we'll close them out and give them your link. You don't even have to worry about it. It's easy. It's as easy as ABC, we call it, the ABC system. It's as easy as ABC. And it can't get any simpler than that. So I would just say you owe it to yourself to check out Genusity. Whoever's page you're seeing this on, I implore you to ask them for more information, or to find a link and click on that link and go check out their Genusity site. And for goodness sakes, be on that webinar in 50 minutes.
Amen. Amen, my man. Well, listen, everybody, we appreciate you coming here, hanging out live with us for a quick interview. But I think you got a big plethora of information. It's a lot of things going. Having products in 2 of the hottest industries going today. We have the highest compensation payout plan in the network marketing industry. Hands down, it can be proven. And we got a culture here of people that just want to help, man. That's what we're all about. So, if you're here as an associate, hopefully you shared this around. We got to get this stuff moving and shaking, get it out there for everybody's sake, okay? The associates, people that are watching this that need us, because there's a lot of people out there that need us, my friends. So don't be shy. Yell from the rooftops where you're at in Genusity, what your vision is, and let's just make it happen, my friends. So I appreciate it. Again, if you're here on replay, type in replay. Make sure you share it if you find value. Connect with the person that you're watching this presentation. Get the information. Get signed up. You're going to be blown away what it costs you to get signed up too, by the way. I'm not going to talk about that right here. Get on the live webinar here at 9 p.m. Eastern, about 50 minutes, megaglobal.event.com. And you will probably get to see and meet the other co-founder of Genusity. All right, this is Ed Mayer signing out. I love y'all. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Make it the best day of your life, and then do something even greater and make it the best day ever for somebody else. Peace out.